Good evening. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fantastic by the grace of God.
Oh, wonderful. So, how has your day been so far?
Yeah, my day was it's very fantastic. How about you?
Yes, my day was also productive. I have done so many things throughout the day, so it has been productive so far. Okay, so
Okay.
before diving into the conversation, please introduce yourself first.
Yeah, why not? First of all, I would say thank you for giving me your precious time. So myself Jimmy, and I'm speaking to you, connecting to you, Kolkata. And if you talk about my education, I have done my class 10th only. I couldn't go the further education because of the financial crisis. Okay. But by profession, I'm hairstylist. I mean, I mostly cut hair of women's. So I'm a women hairstylist. It's been more than 10 years. So yeah,
Wow,
that's all about for myself.
wow. Lovely to hear about you, and I am really amazed that you have recently mentioned that you have completed your studies till 10th class, till 10th
Yeah,
standard,
yeah,
but still
yeah.
you are able to speak in English. So, can I know, because I'm curious to know about it, why did you start learning this language, right? What was the niche, and how did you muster the courage that no matter now degrees don't matter, right? Communication is more than important degrees. So when did you start? Is there any motivation? Someone told you that you should start, or you should start it on your own? So I really love to know about it first.
Thank you for encouraging me and your best compliment. So yeah, I would say nobody motivate me. Okay. And whatever I learn myself. Okay. But yeah, I have a burning desire. Like I'm very hunger to know this language, and this language is very powerful, tools. Okay, it's a very powerful tools where you can, the opportunity, mostly the opportunity open when you get this language or when you get the this fluency. Okay, so I thought I should really, interact, or I should really start to or focus communication part. I was good in reading and writing, but I was not good in speaking. Okay, so I thought I should really interact or should start. So it's been more than 9 months about to complete it. And earlier, I used to talk only video call, but it's been more than 1 month. I interact with the people video call. And if you talk about my, which those method I follow, so I listen a lot. I mean, 2 hours, 3 hours. So I only pick only one video, and that video I listen again and again. So it's really boost my confidence, and it's give me, lot of confidence. But earlier I was not like I was very fumble. I was very, feel fear during the call. When I started my day one, I was very fear. I was very fumble. I because of the fear, I disconnect the call. Okay. And I thought that this is not my cup of tea, but second day I, think there's no any such way. So if I really connect to the people of India, I mean, southern part of India, or entire world, so this is a very powerful weapons. I mean, it's a very powerful tools where I can interact or where I can connect all over the world. So that's how I started my journey.
Wow. So I guess you also believe in small daily habits, right? Whenever you
Yeah.
believe in small daily habits, for instance, if you are the not that kind of person you want the instant result. You have patience, right? And that patience shaped your personality, transformed your personality, the way you speak today. As you mentioned, you have started your journey from zero. You were nothing, but still I can see the zeal and I can see the result, right? So this is the indication of your growth and the way you had put your heart and soul while learning this language. So I'm really amazed, right? Because today I had a conversation with one boy. He is a villager and he was asking me the same question. If someone is uneducated, you are not uneducated, still you have completed your 10th, right? You are not uneducated.
Yes.
But some people feel that we don't have master's degree, not upper than that. We don't need to learn this language. How we should learn, right? We have to take initiate, and but still you have started, you mustered the courage and you took the plunge and you have started learning this language. In the midway you also felt demotivated. I make sure
Hmm.
you felt demotivated that why do I learn this language? What is the use of learning this language? But still, you showed every day, and that's how you shaped your personality. Right. Really, I like the way you speak, and I'm really amazed. Right. So that's how I
Thank
guess
you.
consistent your journey like this. Like the way you speak, you can speak more better. Like there is always a room for improvement. I am speaking right now, I can speak better, right? After putting more efforts. You are speaking this time, you can speak better while putting more efforts, right? So there is always a room for improvement. I really believe in that particular. So, like, you are a person like who works. How many hours, by the way, you work? Do you work usually? You are a working professional
It's my, I'm a freelancer. It's my own business.
on
Yeah,
business.
I'm a working professional.
So, how do you get time? Like,
Yeah, it's my own business.
what kind of practices do you do every day apart from listening? Like, you only listen, or do you connect with other people as well to speak?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I started my one-on-one video call. It's been more than 1 month. Earlier, I was engaged in audio call, but I thought I should really improve to my communication skill. So I should shift it to myself video. So it's been more than 1 month. I have already talked to 15 to 20 people, and day by day, I would say I'm improving a lot due to interact with the people of different part of India.
Right.
Okay, and I read also. I read in 30 minutes every day. So it's up to my mood. Sometime I read in, you know, like a story, or sometime I read in autobiography because I like so much autobiography. So this is my routine every day. So it's been more than 3 months reading, listening, and practicing.
Okay.
So still my journey is going on. So let's see.
Yes, definitely. You're on the right track. Okay, so tell me, I have one question. Like you have started your journey and now you are consistent, but still, there are many people, they are unable to stay consistent, right? So while having responsibility on your shoulder, right? Still you are consistent and you reached this level. So what would you suggest those who are not able to stay consistent in this journey? And they always find people, mentors, that like without them we can't speak or we can't learn this language. So what would you suggest them?
I will suggest that if you have a hunger, okay, or if you have a passion, so you should have a passion to any niche. I'm not talking about the communication part. If you have any niche, it can be anything. So you should have a to get to know the communication or any need. So if you have a passion and if you are really uh, go with people, you know what, in starting days, they are very, they are very, they maintain the consistency. They are very, they get the energy, but end of the lastly, they lose their hopes and they lose their energy. So I think if you have a dedication or if you have a hunger to get anything, so you have to maintain the consistency and practice. It's a very, you know, tools to improve your any niche, I would say.
Hmm. Okay. If you have any question, you can also ask me.
You didn't introduce yourself, and I will ask you what about your education qualification.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Your English is quite good. Okay, so you
I
please tell me. You please.
actually I forgot to introduce
eh,
myself. So sorry for that. Okay.
Sometimes
Actually,
your, sometimes
yes,
your voice is lagging.
I think there is a network glitch. I was about to say you as well. The video is interrupting over and again. Now it's fine. Am I audible now?
Yeah, it's fine now.
Okay. So, my name is Meenakshi and I am from Punjab. I have done my master's degree, like I have completed my master's degree in the year of 2018. And currently, I am a homemaker by profession. I am a spoken English teacher as well. I am running a YouTube channel by the name of Meenakshi English Vibe. So every day I
Okay.
try to connect with different people and impart my knowledge, gather some knowledge from them. So that's how my journey is going on. I'm really enjoying this process. So
Mm,
it's a nutshell introduction from my
okay. 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 So you completed your, degree in 2018. So may I know what was the subject?
master's degree in my native language, Punjabi. Earlier, I have started
Okay.
earlier I have started to, I thought I should complete my master's degree in, English language, but I don't know why I quit it in the midway. Then I chose Punjabi stream and I have completed my studies in Punjabi.
Okay. Good to know that. Okay. And what about you are a teacher, right?
Yes, I am a spoken English
Okay.
teacher.
So since how long have you been to teach in this
It's not
language?
long, it has been only few months.
Oh, it's been few months. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. That's good.
right. Any other question do you have?
Yeah. I have one more question. Like, do you follow any method or do you re really follow any formula to improve this communication skill? What do you do for your daily basis to improve this language?
Yes, fun. Agreed. Yes, so sorry. Okay, so yes, early every day there is a, something different. Everything not same every day. Like if today I am going to discuss any topic with my co-learner, other day I practice vocabularies, right? I try to make some sentences, and some days I try to translate some Hindi to English sentences. So
Okay.
every day there is a different process, but speaking is the integral part, I believe. So I try to speak as much as it possible, and after conversing with my co-learner, I try to go through my video, and then I find my flaws, I find my mistakes, and then I just jot down and try to avoid those mistakes in my next session. So that's the process
Okay.
every day, different approach I try to give.
I saw your video yesterday or the day before yesterday. During the call, I observe you use very fancy word. Okay. But if you talk about, my communication during the call. when I try to recall the vocabulary, it's very difficult to recall the vocabulary. It's very difficult for me also. But I saw you while doing the call, you are using very fancy words. So how you get it, or how you recall those vocab?
Okay, first of all, thank you so much. I try to incorporate some new words during my conversation.
Hmm.
So I have been learning this language for the past 2.5 years. So these are
Okay.
consistent efforts. And as I mentioned, I try to connect with my co-learners every day. So while connecting, whenever we discuss any topic, I try to keep it in my mind. I am going to use these words during my conversation, right? So,
Okay.
whenever I already have, because I'm not going to talk normally, I am going for my practice. So, it's a different kind of pressure I have to use. No matter how I will create the situation, but I will use, right? So that's how it sticks in my mind, or it easily ingrained in my mind. So it's a daily habit, consistent efforts, so now it comes naturally from my mouth. But
Hmm.
still, I don't have as I want. Still, I feel I try
Hmm.
to incorporate more words. But yes, every day I try to incorporate one, two words. And while teaching my students, I get some words and I explain them the meaning of vocabulary and idioms. So that's how I also learn.
Hmm. Okay. That's how I thought. Like it's been more than 2.5 years, and you are
Yes.
going with the flow. Okay.
Yes, I
Great.
also started like you. I also started my journey from scratch, and this still
Hmm.
I am learning like you. We all are in the same boat.
Yeah, yeah, correct. See, learning never ever, ended.
And
Okay. It's a very long time,
yes.
goal or long time journey. Okay. So learning never ever ended. Okay.
Okay, last question. Do you think discipline is more important than motivation in building habits?
See, motivation, if you see any video or if you get motivation, it will stay only 2 days or 2 weeks. Okay. Motivation only get motivation is not permanent. It's only stay 2 weeks. But
Yes.
if you are disciplined, or if you have a discipline and you maintain, or you going with the discipline, I think you can achieve, or you can uh, get the goal to focus the discipline. So I think rather than focus the discipline, you should focus the rather than focus the motivation, you should go for the discipline. And
Same.
yeah, I maintain the discipline these days. I mean, it's been 3 months. I maintain the discipline. And the second thing I would say, you have to come out the comfort zone. Okay, without you will only think and you didn't come out the comfort zone, so you cannot. So discipline and comfort zone, I mean, you have to comfort is very important to improve any niche or any genre, I would say.
Right, right. I can see, because whenever we have to wake up early, you know, uh, during the night, I decide that I have to wake up till 5 o'clock. But once the morning comes, again our bed pull us back, and then we
Mm.
again sleep. But once you make discipline and you try to wake up during that time, no matter how sleepy, how more sleepy you are feeling, but still you are ready to wake up, then you can become
Mm.
a disciplined person. Right? So waking up early in the morning, it's a huge challenge for me so far. And I usually wake up 6:30, 6 or 6:30 in between. So, but still, my husband tells, don't worry, because you don't take even a short nap in the afternoon. So don't bother about it. If you wake up 6 or 6:30, that's enough. At least you can, finish your 8 hours of sleep. So that's what I feel.
Yeah, that's true. We should get the motivation for Dihati ma'am. She is a very, example of women's, and she's an example of us, the men and women. She's the example.
Right.
Dihati ma'am. She's a very tremendous speaker, and she's a very, she's the example, and she's a very good teacher. Okay, ma'am, if you have any question, you can ask me. Otherwise,
But
we should end up the call.
I guess we should wind up this session.
It was a lovely
Uh,
and, fantastic.
so okay, dear, it was pleasure talking to you.
Hmm.
And thank you so much for being patient.
Bye-bye.
Yesterday I didn't inform you on time, but thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.